What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do the general sneak peek for the sign of Leo. Leo was popping, okay? You are last but not least for this week's zodiac lineup, okay? Hope you guys are doing well and hope you guys stick around for the whole week to ride out your energy with me, okay? We'll see how everything goes as readings start on Tuesdays, flowing all the way into Saturday, okay? Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal, so take what resonates and pass the rest to the next, okay? So if you are new here and dealing with the general sneak peeks, we use the regular Brighter Weight Tarot deck, and then we clarify with the Instant Tarot Reader deck, okay? I will pull 5 cards from each one, 2 from the top, 2 from the bottom, and 1 energetically from the middle. And then we go into the Elemental Oracle deck where I will pick 1 energetically from the deck, okay, which is your overall advice for the week, okay? So kind of consider 5 cards that I put out. You don't have to specifically assign a day to them. However, with the readings that we do throughout the week, you can kind of like stick them in between each card in meaning or message that comes out in between each card, okay? And like I said, it is really a dope spread that I do for in readings throughout the week to where we really get a chance to see how your energy changes and shifts throughout the week. So by all means, I thank you guys for checking out my readings and hopefully they resonate with you. But if they don't resonate, you at least get a lesson out of them, okay? So let's get started. I've already shuffled the deck. All right, and I'm doing it overhead so that way you guys can see. For those who watch me regularly, you get to see how I lay out the cards in front of me when I'm, face value with you guys, okay? So we got the first 2 from the top. We're getting the second batch from the bottom, the last 2 from the bottom, and then energetically from the middle, okay? So hopefully you guys can see these cards rather well, okay? And then 1 energetically from the middle. Okay? So, and we don't look at the bottom of the deck because this is a general sneak peek, okay? So, let's see what you guys have, Leos. So we have the Knight of Cups. We have the 5 of Pentacles. We have the 7 of Cups. We have the 9 of Cups. And we have the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So, Leos, from what I can see here, either some of you have possibly, I feel like this is in reference to a relationship situation going on here. Possibly someone offering you a cup of love here, okay, or offering some feelings towards you, okay. It also could deal with a job as well, okay, possibly a job offer, okay, of something that you really do enjoy doing, okay, or a change in pace. I'm hearing that as well, okay. With this 5 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups here, I feel like, especially with the 7 of Cups in the middle, it's primarily talking about you having a lot of options or maybe obstacles or choices to make, okay? But someone is going to feel kind of left out in the cold in a sense. You're possibly leaving some things behind. Maybe this person who's coming towards you, you're, no longer interested and you already have other options on the table and they are possibly not one of them, whoever this person is, okay? I'm also hearing that there could be a select few of you that with this Nine of Cups energy, you're kind of good by yourself, okay? It's less drama and issues that way. So you're kind of stable right now, okay? You're not looking for someone to complete you at this time, as your focus is on something else. But things are changing, or something is coming in the horizon towards the end of the week, okay? Things are changing. I'm hearing cycles turning, or your mind is turning on basically the choices that you have ahead of you, okay? I feel like, and I'm hearing, you're ready for change, Leo, okay? Maybe you've changed in a sense of either you like being to yourself, okay, or maybe you're changing your mind and being by yourself is not all it's cracked up to be, or you don't like having multiple options, okay, or you're dwindling down your options, okay. But for a strong set of you, you guys are very, very independent right now, okay. So let's see what the clarifiers have to say. All right, I'm going to go ahead and reshuffle them. I'm feeling like we need to, which I have done, I think, for every sign today. They've had some reshuffling, if not in one or two of the decks. So I'm going to go ahead and just do the same for you guys and just be consistent with these general reads this week. Okay, one more time. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and cut as well 3 times. Okay, so let's go ahead in and get one from the top for the Knight of Cups, second from the top for the Five of Pentacles, first from the bottom for the Seven of Cups, second from the bottom for the Nine of Cups, and then one energetically from the middle for the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, and we'll go down one by one to see what we have. Okay, so yeah, Five of Hearts. Five of Hearts, clarifying the Knight of Cups. Okay, hearts in this miniature deck is cups energy. Okay, normal rider weight, when you see the Five of Cups, it is usually one person, okay, sitting underneath a tree, and a cup is being handed to them, okay, while there are 5 other cups, away from them, okay. So someone is, making you this offer, and you're like, maybe, I don't know. That's the vibe I'm getting right now. Okay, so someone has made you an offer, and it's not one that you really care for, okay? It's like it's not enough. And I'm also seeing something that's particular within the regular rider's weight of the Five of Cups is like, it's not an actual person. It's like a cloud with a hand coming out. I'm seeing that visually in my head right now. And it's like, imagine this cup from the Knight of Cups actually being, it's like not a dream, if you will, but it's like you feel like this person is they're feeding you a representative. They're not their truest self to you, okay? And that may be why you're kind of like off-putting and nonchalant towards the offer that they're giving you, okay? It also could be in reference to you looking for jobs, multiple jobs, with this Seven of Cups being here, okay? Which I think I've mentioned this before, like in the past, where you guys are putting in for job offers, and you're probably you know how most people, you apply for the jobs that you really want, and then you kind of lowball yourself and you go for jobs that you're like, I could do this job if I get it, until the one that I really want comes along. It's the same thing with relationships as well. You having multiple options and people to choose from. You have one person that you like hanging out with, you have another person that you spend most of your time doing intellectual conversations, and you're just choosing people as resources, if you will, okay, until that better person comes along, or until you pick out of the multiple choices that you have, okay. So at this time, it's like you're receiving an offer that's not really the one that you want, but you're like, maybe I might consider it. And I think it's the same way in reference to a job, okay? However, in doing that with the Five of Pentacles coming next, it's not going to, in my opinion, or what I'm feeling here, is not going to be in your best interest to do that, okay, if it's in reference to a job, okay, because it will leave you in a sense of struggling, in a sense, okay. So it's kind of better to, if you're getting a low offered job when you really want that 10 of cups or that 10 of pentacles, you should hold out for that instead of jumping onto something that's really not going to be beneficial to you, okay. So let's move on. Yep, Two of Swords. Clarifying the Five of Pentacles here, okay? So, again, like I said, it's not going to be beneficial to you to leave something else for something of lesser value, because it's best for you to decline it, okay? This could be in reference to that person as well, okay? I'm hearing you're like trying to get over someone by getting under someone else. That's not the best or healthiest way to handle something, okay? It could have been a possible breakup recently. I'm hearing where you think it's best for you to just move on to anybody just to get over this one person, okay? When you need to take the time to just work on yourself, okay, and the things that you want to change or the things that you want out of a relationship before you jump into another one, okay. But with this Two of Swords, it's about some inner truths that you need to kind of come to terms with, in a sense of what it is that you truly want, and you can't put the blame on someone else, okay? Because at the end of the day, it's your life. The choices that you make are yours. You can't put it on the other person, okay? So, and I'm also hearing something about someone saying, I'd rather us be friends than, ruin what we already have. So it could be one of those situations where it's someone who's been a friend to you, and they now want more than just a friendship, and you've kind of either left them behind, or they have left you behind, or you got rejected, okay, with this Two of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Let's move on to the Seven of Cups being clarified by the Five of Swords, okay. Now, usually in the regular Rider's Waite, the Five of Swords is showing it's showing one person carrying like 3 swords, and then you see 2 swords on the ground, and you see 2 other people. In my opinion, it means defeat, okay? So in a sense, it's like all these other lucrative offers that you thought you had in reference to either people or a job, nothing seems to be coming through, okay? I feel like right now it's a waiting game, and it's of course the saying goes, no news is good news, okay. So but you feel defeated because you're like, I have all these options, and I don't have anything to choose from. Nothing is really biting. Why am I not getting any movement? And it's because you possibly went about it the wrong way. You also, when it comes to job hunting, you have to consider the market for possible hiring. There could be a hiring freeze going on around you. It could be your experience. You may not be completely experienced in the trade that you are applying for. Okay, so you have to take all of that into consideration. It could be you need to reevaluate your resume and change it up a little bit. Maybe there's something that you forgot to put on your resume that's missing, that's not seeming to match with that company that you're applying for. Okay, so don't take it too much as defeat, or you in reference to job hunting, or defeat in a sense of trying to find that specific someone in all these different people. Maybe it's time for you to clear your options out and start from scratch. Okay, so let's move on to the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is being clarified by the Two of Hearts, which would be the Two of Cups. And Two of Cups is usually two people facing each other with their cups in their hands. Okay, at the same time, while you are kind of content with where you are emotionally and in your life in general, of the things that you like the fact that you have freedom, Leo, but at the same time, deep down, nobody knows that you crave this Two of Cups. Okay, you want to be in a relationship. Okay, you may be thinking of a particular someone that you could have possibly had a good relationship with, but you turned them down. Okay, with the Knight of Cups at the beginning here. All right, or you made a executive decision that it's better to be friends than to ruin a friendship, because maybe you know yourself better than that person does. Okay, so like I said, you're comfortable and content with being by yourself and having the ability to do the things and move the way that you want to move, but deep down you really want love. Okay, that's coming through very strongly for some of you, Leo. Okay, let's move on to the Wheel of Fortune as we get into 1658 in your reading. Okay, you're coming up here, Leo, with your own energy with the Wheel of Fortune, with the Strength card. Okay, being clarified with the Strength card. Okay, you need to power through and find that inner strength. Okay, to keep pushing. All right, something is going to come forward for you. Something is going to come up. Okay, it's just in order for it to present itself, you have to present yourself better. Okay, like I said, there's some things that you may need to reevaluate, not just in a professional sense, but in a personal sense as well. Okay, talking with yourself, making a list of the things that your pros and cons of things that you like about you, if it's in reference to a relationship or looking for a relationship. Okay, not just looking for what you want in a partner, but you need to look at what you are or who you are as a partner yourself before you get involved with somebody else. Okay, that's coming through very strongly for you guys, Leo. Okay, as far as a professional standpoint, you need to market yourself better. Okay, there are certain things you need to find a way to summarize those things and not make them so lament or simple. Okay, you need to find a way to summarize the things that you do and make them sound a little bit more fancy. Okay, use a couple of more technical terms. I'm hearing break out the thesaurus. Okay, so with that being said, let's get into the Elemental Oracle so we can make a energetic pull for you guys, okay, to see what your overall energy and advice is, okay? I'm gonna go here with it. Very nice. So we have number 1, North, with expansion. Okay, expansion. Okay, we're going to go inside the book and we're going to get the message from there, but you need to focus on getting some enlightenment within yourself. Again, like I said, finding that truth, okay, within you and being honest about who you are as a person. Your focusing too much on what you want others to be or that dream job that you want when you have to crawl before you walk. In reference to job searches and things like that, you have to be honest with your experience, with your knowledge, with your skill set, okay? And go for jobs that match your skill set. If you want something outside of your skill set, you have to be able to present and market yourself with the ability to expand to that type of skill set, thus expansion, okay? So I'm going to hold this here for you guys so that way you can see. Sorry for the glare, but it says here this is the air element, okay? Everyone's got an air element, I think, all day today, except for Taurus. Okay, Taurus got their element of earth, but everyone else on the lineup has gotten air. Okay, so I'm hearing a lot of inner truth and inner strength for everybody this week. Okay, so number one, North expansion. Be guided, but do your research. Focus on honesty. Focus and honesty is needed to overcome obstacles. You know, you know, you know your true north. So be brave about the next steps. We may have a number of purposes in life, not just a single one. It is time for true adventure. Boreas, which is the word of power here, which is Greek for God of the north wind, okay? Go where the wind may take you, okay? I find this very coincidental, especially with this Seven of Cups being here, okay? You have multiple talents or abilities, Leo, that you can pursue in different ways, okay? It's just all about marketing yourself and being brave when you do it, okay? So like I said here, make sure you do your research. Focus and honesty is needed to overcome your obstacles, okay? And once you do that, you will be fine, all right? So until next time, Leo, I will talk to y'all soon. Peace.